Hello, 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 and welcome back to another live stream. How's it going, everyone? How's it going? Happy Tuesday. I should double check. That's Tuesday. I guess. I'll never pay attention to the day of the week until it's like Friday. I don't pay attention to like the day of the week. Okay, well, you know what? I think about it. No, I do pay attention because on Mondays, I hate Mondays. I know when it's a Monday. Tuesday, I don't pay attention. Wednesday, I started paying attention again because I'm like, oh shit, I gotta figure out what to make a video of for the weekend. And then I pay attention because it's almost the week. Yeah, I guess it's only Tuesdays. And I really just don't pay attention to. We just went from, yeah, I don't pay attention to any day to just Tuesday. Good job, me. Hope you guys are doing well. Not much really going on. I was thinking for the weekend video to work off of the current one that I did for last week. And I'm thinking if I can make or like build upon it to make it when you run through an area, foliage just grows. So you get to like spawn a forest where you run, basically. I think that could be cool. I think that could be cool. I don't know how easy it would be to do. Because basically the forest would be there, it would just be moved off with roll position offset. Well, moved / scaled down. So just basically you scale the thing up using roll position offset. Theoretically, you should be able to do collisions. Obviously would still all be there, and by the time you're close, like next to it, it should be like grown anyway. So the collisions, I think, are fine. Just a matter if I can set it up that way. Hey Oreo, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. So maybe I'll do a tutorial for that if I set that up for Sunday. That seems like a fun gameplay mechanic with using PCG and the last stuff. If not that, then I'll need to think of something else. I want to do more gameplay mechanics just in general with PCG. Because in terms of like tools, I mean, mostly I've covered everything. I think it's use cases, like fun use cases that I want to do. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. It's only Tuesday. I'll freak out about it tomorrow. Oh, I know. I got tomorrow to start worrying about it. Should probably launch Unreal. One of the plugins that I'm using has been updated to 5.6. The other one hasn't. That one is still waiting on Fab, apparently. They submitted it on the 7th. It's been 3 days. Still, Fab has not approved it. So, good job, Fab. As always. Yeah, hopefully soon, team. I mean, mostly I want to go to 5.6 because performance. You try not to use plugins. I gotta. Paper ZD. I gotta, because I'm doing 2D stuff in Unreal, and without it, doing 2D like characters, you cannot do like a directional stuff in Unreal without like a lot of pain and suffering without the plugin. Yeah, Paper ZD. Yeah, if you're using that, that's the one I'm still waiting on. And the other one I'm waiting on is not waiting on, but the other one I use that I can't really get rid of is Dungeon Architect, which is how I create my procedural maps. And unless I create like a better system or a different system to do it, I don't know. We'll need to figure out. But yeah. You made procedural maps yourself with blueprints. The problem is I'm doing it through level instances. So my Dungeon Architect allows you to load and unload level instances with like pre-made maps, which is one. And two, it allows you to have verticality. It allows you to have a map that is like upwards and downwards instead of just flat. And that's the big one for me. I want verticality. I want to be able to like potentially be on a higher level and just look down and see this stuff. What you make can do that? I mean, awesome. Should you make it in blueprints or should you make it in C++? Yeah, because I don't even know where I would begin to make one that supports different size rooms, one that supports like all the functionality of that I want. Right, because you want different size rooms, you want to have different potentially connections up above, up below, and have it then run a seed that then samples that generates it, and it fails, tries again. That's beyond my my knowledge base. Yeah, that's impressive. Good job, Ori. Unfortunately, I am not that smart. Or I'm not that smart, and I don't really have that much time to like actually dive into it and try to even do it. Like, no, too hard. But today we are gonna be breaking more things, or potentially actually fixing stuff. Because we did a lot of breaking yesterday, and I'm hoping to do less breaking today. But I have no promises, so we'll see. We'll see what we break. Because right now, right, if I do this, it says 9999. And that shouldn't say 9999. It should say 0, I believe, right now. So, why does it say 0? It says 0 because this has nothing in it, so it immediately completes. You made 2 blueprints, a tile blueprint and a tile generator blueprint. Hold on, is your stuff all in blueprints? Like your entire level is inside a blueprint? What do you mean by tile blueprint? Theoretically, you should only need a generator because it should just be placing, loading and unloading levels based on the distance or based on what you see, right? Because you also want to unload level instances as they're too far away or come closer. But it depends on like your setup, obviously. But usually I imagine that's the case. Save game. We want to go to collectibles. So why does this have a default in here? I need to okay, so one way around this is theoretically to change the quantity. No, quantity default is set text. Set the default here to 0. It's for dungeons, not open worlds. Yeah. My stuff is all a dungeon as well. Yeah, so right, so with Dungeon Architect, you also get a mini map once it loads. But like, there's so much functionality that it's hard to drop it. Even though there's some stuff that I'd want, right? There's mini map functionality, which is, you know, not the best, but it's there. But the main thing is, right, all of these are level instances, and they get unloaded as I get from one area to another. I can control like where things connect, how many there are, where the path goes from and to, things of that nature. And there's also like, you know, have verticality. So if I want to have verticality, I can. I just jump off. So and you can see that here's a bigger room, right? That's a smaller room. And yeah, I am not smart enough for this. I give it chances of a room appearing versus another room. Lots of good stuff. So there's stuff that I want to change, that I like or run like different, but unfortunately, it is what it is. Okay, so right now we have 0 for everything. So if we have 0 for everything this way, and I need to do a test. I need to get some stuff. So I have a hotkey for that, don't I? Did I make one? Ah, but it sets, ooh. This is not gonna work because it has nothing in it. Get data table row. Why can't I plug it in? Oh, now I can. I had to go out of full screen for this? Come on. Get data table row names. So let's do for each loop. For each of these. Add a collectible. So we're gonna go here, and then it's from here. And then because this isn't save back. No. Then from this, we need to then set collectibles. And that's all from you. Okay, so backslash. Let's see if that works. So I have 0. I press backslash. I have 1. Why does it say 1? It also didn't save. Oh, because I said add collectible once. Yes. So if I wanted multiple, right? I would need to, like... Well, that doesn't work. Why does that not work? Why? Also, the save game doesn't work. Okay. Okay. What's the problem? What is the problem? Let's do a get here. Get the first one. Break. Print the name. Hey Zebra, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Setting array should be add to array. Yes, it should be set array. In my case. So it is defining it because this is a function that takes an array, modifies it, and then outputs the modified array. It's a function that I made. Quantity. Why is it still 1? What's the problem here? Inside the collection, it should be 1. Let's do some print strings here. So one of these is not being detected as the right thing. Oh, you're fine. I don't expect you to debug. Okay, so it's printing 1. Okay. So that means most likely this is not printing a 1. Right? No, it is. So why the shit is 1 plus 1 not equal 2? Oh, it's because it does... Well, It adds it the first time. Okay, it goes false here, and then it does this successfully. Is it one of those where it doesn't actually set the members inside of the collection? Is that why? This doesn't actually modify anything. Oh, did I just unattach it? Yeah. It's because this is not being set back to the collection, isn't it? Okay. Get collection. Set array element. Index is this index. Print string is what saves all UE5 game devs. Print string is the best node in Unreal. Just straight up. If you had to make a tier list of nodes in Unreal, if print string is not on the top, something wrong with your list. There we go. Ta-da! That's why. Because I was setting the members in it, but I wasn't actually putting it back. Okay, and now if I hit play, it's not saving still. Okay, but you know, we're making progress. We're making progress. Also, I'm gonna move this away from there and now uncompleted. Thank you, because yeah, we don't want to do that uncompleted. So then we do save game, but I think is currencies not being saved? How's currencies not being saved? Or collectibles, I mean. I guess I'm not saving collectibles. Okay, I gotta save collectibles. 1 print string, 2 is branch. Yeah. I can see the 2 being branch. I wish there was a cleaner way of doing what I'm doing. I know I could put them all in a line, but that would be even worse. I mean, I guess I can clean this up by using the inputs. I can do get collectibles. From the input and then plug it in this way. Problem is if I ever change the name, it breaks. There's no real like perfect way of doing it. Yeah, it probably takes extra long if print string isn't an OP node. Yeah. What would I do without branch? Use a select node. Select on bool, or just use a select node. And plug a bool in there, and then I have, or switch on like something that's a bool. Basically, I make a true or false. I would make my own branch node. Yeah, but we're talking about the standalone, obviously. If under the hood you can't have anything if you can't do a check, right? In comparison, but. Oh, it's because it's on meta, in the meta section. So I don't need it here. But I do need it here. If you don't have your branch, second option is switch, then select the macro. I never use macros. A while back, a few people have said that a lot of macros it is not good, and so I never use macros. I use functions, obviously, but I don't use macros. I don't know what is the problem with them. People were saying that if you use too many, it can cause issues. I don't know what they are. I never looked into it further. I don't really need the macros, to be fair. So eventually, like when I'm doing like some stuff later on, I'll probably make some and use them. I haven't really needed them, so it's like always works for you. Good to know. It could be like an old thing that I remember from like way too long ago, and now it's all fine. You know, that's also a possibility. Okay, so we're at 0. I added 1 collectible. I leave. I come back. I have 1 collectible. I spam the button. I check. I have 16. I leave. I come back. I still have 16. It is saving. There we go. Yo, guys, welcome in. How's it going? I've been doing well. Welcome, welcome. So now that that is working, we can try resetting them. If I press right bracket, that did not reset. You know, look, one thing at a time, one thing at a time. Oh, because again, I need to set back the it's fine. Set array element. To this array index is this. Okay, still have them. Right bracket, reset, bam.
Ads are here. Pausing for
just before the ads. All right. Collectible king, functioning code. Yeah, we made functioning code. Gotta love how things work. Now we're going to see if when we actually go into the game and I pick up something, whether or not it saves. You don't see any ads because that's you on YouTube. No ads on YouTube. Higher quality, no ads, but longer delay, and far worse emotes by an astronomical margin, and no channel points, so you can't redeem stuff to like. So there's a lot of downsides and some upsides on YouTube. It depends on like what you prefer. Then why is it saying pausing for ads on YouTube? Because I'm pausing the stream because there's ads on Twitch. So you know why I'm stopping working for 2 minutes while ads are going. that's why. The 2-volt jump scare ads for non-premium? No, I don't play ads. I can. I have the button. I can press the button. It says insert ad. But I don't. But think about those 0.002 cents that I will make if I press the button. Don't you want to give me those 0.002 cents? It's probably higher than the actual number. Okay, let's go test out if things are spawning. There's 0 here. I don't remember where all of them are. I need to find one. Just need one. Okay, park. Ah, perfect. Right there. Okay. Why are there so many mobs? I feel like there's more mobs than normal. So we got one, but it doesn't show up. So okay. Okay, so let's think about this. So we have these show. I should also put the icons in here because I can do that now. These show the total you have. I want to also know how many I've collected in the run and not like finalized, quote unquote. How long has this game been in development? Do you want to know just in terms of like actual like how like days wise how I've spent, or how much like actual like work time I've put in? Right, because if you work 2 hours a day, like a week of work is only 10 hours, which is like just over a day of actual work. Like, what do you want? Which number do you want? Like hours put in, or just like how long in like over the span of however, whatever that is. Because it's what? It's about 4 months of productivity and over a year of actual time. Yeah. You spend 5+ hours every day working your game? Yes. Yeah, I spend the stream. And then I do like about a 3-hour stream, but not 3 hours of productivity. It's like 2 hours of productivity. Let's be honest here. Some days more, some days less. Usually most days less. So about 4 months-ish of productivity, I think, at this point, but it's been over a year. Not you. You. Okay, so here we need to change the icons to shard. Yep. We can swap out the colors. And then that means I can also do that in the shop. So there we go. So we have these, which is great. That's already looking better. Strong work ethic. I mean, that's why I started streaming. I started streaming as like a good motivation of like continue working on the game. So we need to update that in the. Oh, this is already updated because it's using the same widget. Yay, modularity! Gotta love modularity. Okay. Do I So here, right, it shows me my total. So, right, if I have like, if I let's say a 5-0, 5 stuff, right, that's the total. But it doesn't show me, like, if I pick something up, it won't be added here. Because it's added to your to the amount you have. When you actually reach the boss. Let's make sure that works, though. Let's make sure that works. Let's just do a little bit of a... Hold on, let me just... crit damage up a little bit. Crit chance up. Sure, can do some life steal. Doesn't matter. Where's the... Let's get more speed. Let's get a little more base damage. Or go, let's go. Oh. Why is the aura not doing nearly enough damage? Is the aura doing damage? Why is the aura broken? It's fine. Okay, we just need to find an item or one of the things, and then we can go ahead and test this. Give me a single item. Oh, this one also doesn't have it. Okay. Come on, we just need a single... Oh, there's one. Okay. Okay, so I picked it up. And we just need to make it to the boss. And theoretically, I should go up in value if once I make it to the boss. If I do, then it's working. There's the portal. Why does he see me already? That's not good. No. Great. So things don't... Okay. So... Not quite working. Okay. Because that still needs to be set up then. So... What we can do is... Do we want this twice? Well, I guess I don't want the whole thing twice. I just want one. Oh, you know what? I know what we want to do. If we go to the collection view, right in here, I want to add is it this one? Yes, yes it is. Yes, it is. I need to do one of these, right? Top. And more padding from the right. values. Let's do plus 50. 20. Probably need a little more. 150. So what we could do is have another value here, because this is the one that's dungeon only, and then we can have it storing the current amount you collected in the dungeon here and what kind it is, and then when it saves, it'll get added to your actual like saved amount, which you can still see. This one will be dynamic. So it's all good, Zebra. I'll explain. So this is your total. This is how much you have currently saved up, your total collection. But when you pick it up in the dungeon, it doesn't automatically get saved to your total. Instead, it gets saved to your total once you've actually currently, it's when you reach the boss. I might change that actually and not do it when you reach the boss. I might do it. No, it should be when you reach the boss. Yeah, because then it's or we could do it when you die / game over. Let's do it. I'm gonna change it so it will it'll be when it's game over. Then this value will be added to your total, so you can see it. So I'll change when the points get accumulated, because my whole thing was I didn't want someone to spawn into the dungeon, go a single room over, happen to have like one of those, take it, and then just quit and then relog, and just that being like a farming thing. But if you're now required to also end up dying, then it'll slow you down too much that it's not gonna be worth it, theoretically. I don't think anyone's gonna want to do that anyway, but I can check both though. It'll save on death. I don't know. Maybe I'll just keep it like as it is for now. I'll keep it as it is for now. When you reach the boss, it gets saved over. That'll probably be the easiest thing. I'm flip flopping on it. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, so this one is going to be the current current collectible. Yeah, this is the current collectible. So, on event construct, we need to get the current collectible. We need set the icon, and we also need to set the text on it. What's the set current value? We'll probably need to do set current value. That's fine. It's on construction, so it'll update. Okay. So what we need to do is, because we have the game mode reference, we can then go and get the game instance reference. Then we can get the hold on. What did I call it? Wait. Do I not have... Wait, where am I storing this? Oh, it's in the save game, isn't it? It's in the save game, not the game instance that I need to be going to. Get save game. Get okay, what the hell did I call it? God damn it. Save game. Selected active item. No, not active item. Selected meta item pickup. I renamed this. Selected collectible pickup. There we go. And from here, we can do a break. Get the icon. It's texture 2D. God damn it. Not remembering Project Assay. It's because I've only recently made it, and I've been changing the name of it to make it make sense, but I'm still remembering the old names. So yeah, it is what it is. So instead of this can be it has to be a texture 2D. Fine. Texture 2D. Object reference. This probably just broke some other stuff, so we'll find out. And quantity goes to current amount. Okay. Let's find out what's broken. Oh, nothing. Really? Okay. Okay, so that's broken. That says 1, but I have and nothing. Because quantity by default. Because when I pick it up, it sets it to a value. Right, because because I need to get the icon from here, but not the value. The value is different. The value should be on the game instance. Or should be the meta collectibles. And that means I don't need to do meta collectibles. I should only need to do meta collectible, only a singular one. You can't recall blueprints you made 2 seconds later. I get that. I get that. Yeah, because we don't need to on the game instance. We don't need to all of them. We just use the one we're collecting. Because after that, obviously, it's reset. So actually, this needs to be a single. That means some stuff just broke. What? Okay, instance ref. Yeah, I don't need to do a loop here then. I need to do the one. Because the one type. and then we do the save game. Yes, yes, yes. But we need to make it so we store it as the correct one right away, right? So theoretically, let's find out. Okay. Not there yet. So save game reference. Oh, I guess I could do it off of the game instance now, because I can do I can grab the meta collectible, which will have the icon and everything. So actually, let's go game instance ref, get meta collectible, break icon quantity. Are we gonna get the icon now? Oh, you know what it is? After I set the icon, I don't regenerate it, do I? Is that the problem? Okay, same problem here. This is... we're adding it to the collection. But I guess in this case, I don't want to... So we need to do a... yeah, Game Rift. Set members in here. We're setting the quantity. We'll write it back. We also need to get or break it to get access to the quantity on this one, as well as this one, and then we just add both. Do we add both? Is it? I mean, at any point, do I ever get more than one? At the current moment, no, but just in case I ever in the future will want to potentially add more than one, I guess it's good to set it up that way. Slightly plan ahead. Find out. Why is the icon not updating? Why do I have a 1 and why is the icon not updating? It doesn't... wait, what? Why didn't it print? Is it just blank? Ah, okay, I see. When we do the pickup, it doesn't get stored here. It doesn't get stored in the game instance. Hold on. Get save. We're going to get the save game reference again. Get save game. BP save game reference. Select a collectible pickup. Okay. Are we fine with this? Are we fine with this? We get from the game mode now. Okay, what's going on? The game mode for sure has it. What's going on? What is going on? Yeah, it says it right there. So that means this set icon isn't working. Okay. Why is it not working? Let's find out. So setting the icon here, right, you can do that and it'll update it. But apparently doing it after doesn't. So if I go and edit it real quick, graph. Oh, because I need to do image icon set brush. I need to do this. Collapse the function. Set icon. Icon. God damn it.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
That's why. Again, figure it out right before the ads. That should do it. Just wants to give you one freebie. It's a feature, not a bug. No. The problem was between the keyboard and the chair. It's all good. Well, ads are going. I'll be right back real quick. I'm already back. See? Got cold one. Oh, I missed the jackpot today. I mean, might be able to get it on the way down. Lightning McQueen. I don't know about that. The kitchen's right behind me. I'm in the living room. It's not exactly a, far. But after this, we should be good, minus the value of the instance. Which I think by default is 1. Okay. So let's clean this up. Okay, but the instance what used to be here Interesting. Quantity should be 0 by default. The recent troubleshootings have been quick to debug to figure out. Yeah, but I can't imagine like most things are, you know, super hard to figure out, considering I made all of it. You know, it all makes sense. I mean, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it bashed my head against a wall for a bit. But you know, so far so good. Thankfully, those are not like often. Okay, so I have the correct one and now 0. Good. So let's go find one. I just need to find one before I die. Oh, there's one. Got it. One. So now we have collected one. So now that is working. Good. Okay. Okay. Now we gotta figure out, do we want to save on death or when we go into the next room? I think on death, I think I don't want to do on death, because theoretically what you can do is just launch the level, run around, collect them all in the first level, and then just kill yourself and just collect it all, and then I do it again and again and again, not like, and then just become extremely overpowered before you ever do the first fight or before you kill a single mob. So I do want to make it so it does happen when you get to the boss room, basically. Okay. In that case, when we do the save game, I'm not saving the collectible, but that's fine. So then we need to do get meta collectible. Add collectible. So we need to store this collectible to our collection. When we get to the boss. And then we store it in the save game, and the game instance does actually need a thing here, because we need to reset the value on the meta collectible to junk, basically. Oop. And then we should be good. Limiter on how many times you can farm collecting. After 2 deaths, it no longer saves or something like that. Well, it's a roguelike. So when you die, you end the run. Yeah. So there is no 2 deaths. There's just death. Yeah, and because of that, I think saving when you get to the boss on any floor is fine. But let's test that now. So, right. Oh, you're fine. So, why do I have 1? Why do I have 1? It's 0. Why do I have 1? Why is it reading 1? From where? I set it here and I set it here. Both scenarios, quantity 0 here. How's it reading 1? Why is that 1? If I grab something else, it's 1. Why is it 1? It was 0. We just had it to be 0. It's getting it from the game instance reference. I don't see where it would be. Oh, I think I know where. I know where. We just literally just added this. Oh, no. I was gonna say here, but here it's 0. So no, it's not that. Wait, why is that? Now it's 0. What? What? it was sets members quantity 0. I guess when you do it the way I did, which just set it to be, it sets it to be the default and not what we see here. That's probably what's happening. Okay. Good. Okay, let's test this now. Unreal Alliance Witchcraft. It's a little bit of witchcraft, don't worry about it. Let's do Just want to get to the boss as quickly as possible. Also, what happened to Toxic Aura? Why is that not doing damage anymore? Yeah, literally does no damage. Okay, well... Zoom! Oh, there's one. Right, okay, so cool. So it's showing one correctly. It's showing how much XP / blood I'm getting. I've gone for the shop, which is great. Okay. Almost there. Oh, not almost. There's halfway there. God damn it. If only the aura was working. Okay, there's a second one. Cool. Yep, it's working. It's adding up. So when we get to the boss, we should have it be +2 on just that one. Wait, did I miss the I missed the portal somewhere? Where's the portal? Oh, there's the portal. I totally missed it. Okay, so again, I have 2 555. So the blue one should say, why are you not working? God damn it. So this is 0. This is not 7. Why are you aggroed on me as well? Why are there so many bugs? So what's going on? Oh. Right, I'm an idiot. Don't worry, guys. I figured it out. I figured out my stupidity. It's fine. Let's put this on a sequence, honestly. So, oops, you. So I'm trying to add it here, right? But before that, I was doing this, which set it to 0. So I wonder why it wasn't adding anything. Maybe if I don't set it to 0 before I try to add it, it'll actually add something. I don't know. Maybe that's wishful thinking. But maybe, just maybe, yeah. This is save. Game. Instance. Save game. Good job, me. PEMDAS type moment. You know, when I was in school, I don't remember actually learning PEMDAS. I remember like hearing about PEMDAS like later. Like apparently that was a thing, but like when I went to school, I don't think that was a thing. Like just at the school I went to, I know it was a thing in other schools, but just not in my school. Don't know why, but it is what it is. Okay, one more time. We're just gonna boost our stats here. Oh, healing never hurt. To get some more speed. Yeah. Let's go. Okay, I'm not giving myself enough hit, clearly. Okay, it's fine. Okay, yeah, I need more damage. More crit chance up. More crit damage. That is the fastest way to get more damage. It's crit chance, crit damage. It's not actual more damage. Okay, there's our thing. Great. Still working exactly how I want it. Excellent. So now we just need to kill enough. Tank mode. Yeah. Look here. I specifically gave myself lifesteal, so I don't have the minus 50%. So you don't have to you know, worry about me being under 50%. So less anxiety for you. You're welcome. Almost there. There it is. Okay. So we have one orange. Okay. We go through portal. God damn. Why? Why? Why still 5? Why are we still 5? Hmm? I'm manually collect the quantities together. I'm setting it. If I don't have it, then I should be just setting it from the collectible as is. Print some strings? Yeah, I'm trying to think of where to print strings. I guess Let's do here. Print break quantity. Let's see if we have the right amount, and then I also want to do another print string here afterwards, and then I want to do a find this, get it, break it, and then again quantity. Put a different color in here. So theoretically, we should get the number 1 in green, and then number 6 in magenta, assuming that we picked up only 1. You know what? Just so I don't have to do this constantly. Where is data tables, player weapons, great sword, damage. There we go. There we go. Now I don't have to go through the cards every time. Do we have an item here? Yes, okay. There's the item we need. Why are they moving again? Why are things breaking? Why are they moving? We fixed this so many times. Why is it again broken? How is it again broken? God damn it. Can't. I have 1. We're looking at the print strings. 0, 1. Why was it 0? Why was the pink 0? Tend to find -1. Oh, because yeah, it's not gonna find it because the value is different, so it's totally not the same. But it found 1. The other print string makes sense. It's because we're checking it, but the values are different, so it's not exactly the same. So yeah, you won't be able to find it. But it's found 1. So what the shit? Here. Hey, Sir Ron, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. The place you originally created your stylized avatars is available again. For a while, it turned into a strange NFT thing. Careful with them. Just be careful. Why is he still moving? Yeah, I've seen him. Yeah, but any website that goes NFTs, I would be skeptical of. But just because I saw it doesn't mean it's, you know, like a legit place or anything, you know? Here we have level 1. There's a bunch of them here. Bunch of them all up. Oh, there's another one. Might as well.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Oh, there's the port. Okay. We have 2. Look at the print string. 8. It says 8. Is it working, but it's just not displaying correctly? I guess we'll find out after the ads. If you take a picture of yourself or anyone, it'll make you an avatar. You can dress up. The next word for you. Patrick says 5. I don't know how comfortable I feel about giving a random website pictures of me that also include with my like login information, which they'll obviously have, and any other information you've given them. That's definitely getting sold. I don't know about that one, Chief. I wouldn't personally, but feel free to. You don't gotta log in? I'm still skeptical. If it's free, you're the product farming some sort of data. Yeah. It's very easy. They're still taking the pictures and piping them through to whatever, selling them for AI. I mean, you're just getting data, right, from people. Images. It's 79 in right now where I am. 79. Jesus Christ. This is the hottest it's been. So this is actually working. So is the problem... Not you. Is the problem here? I guess it's on the game a reference. Is the name somehow different? It shouldn't be. No. We're setting it with a quantity. Quantity is set from the collectible. But why? Oh, wait. Where is this being called? Hold on a second. On the collection. Yes. So it does call it properly. That's all working. Now we just checked the string name. That's why I did the print string on the default. Because if anything went there, then... Well, I guess it could be there afterwards, right? It probably didn't save it correctly right now. Oh, there is a hello there. Why is there hello there? There's a hello there of 8. What? The name is blank. Okay, well, there's the problem. The icon, so somehow... Hold on a second. Is it because... I'm setting the value inside of what? From the collection. I'm using collection's default. But the collection should have information. If it doesn't, it should send the information through from the collectible. So that means it's not sending all the information through on the collectible. Why? Here I'm setting members in. Oh, I see. No, okay. It's okay. I understand. I'm setting quantity here, and it's using the default, but the default is blank. That's why. So really, I don't need to do. I need to do a make collectible. Yeah, make collectible. No. What we could do is get the player reference, get game mode reference, get get save game reference, get selected collectible pickup. I don't want to set it in here. So then we can do a promote this to a variable. This is going to be our base collectible. And then the base collectible is then what we use for this. And then we just set the value of it to that. So now, because we were only getting the other one, that's why we didn't see anything. And then this goes to here. The collectible exists / add new or modify existing. Depends on whether if it exists or not. So if I go to here, basically on complete, if it goes through here and there's something in the collection already, it checks if the names match, and if they do, it says found match. But if it doesn't find anything that matches, then it just says, hey, did you not find a match? If so, just add it to the collection as is with the current value, which is what it did. It did add it to the collection with the current value. The problem is it didn't have the name or anything else. And so that's why it didn't display it properly. So now what we can do is just clear it all out. Actually, when I do the clear, I don't want to set it all to 0. I probably just want to do a clear. But that doesn't clear it. Okay. So I want to do I want to do it after. I want to set all the variables to 0. And then clear it. Because I don't want it to be have any of the data from the previous stuff. Right, there's the 4. Leave, come back. 4 still there. Reset it. Okay. The reset doesn't update the visual, but it's zeroed out. I don't know why. I don't know why. Why is it like that? Let's see if we can figure out why that is. It's not a big deal, but if it's like that here, it might be like that somewhere else down the line. Does this trigger construct multiple times? It should. You know what we can do on construct? Get current item counts. There's 5. I reset it. Still? Why? All right, that's why I don't have it here. Uh, delay until next tick. Why? Why is it like that? Why is it... Oh, because it's blank. And because it's blank, means it doesn't have these values. So it doesn't do any of this stuff. It's only a problem during my testing, so whatever. Okay, we're at 0. Let's go. Oh, perfect. We got a we got one of these already. Cool. So we don't have to look very far for more. Gotta kill all these guys. So many points. Good, good, good. Give me more large packs. Cleave was a lucky grab because that just gives me a bigger AoE to kill them with. Perfect. Okay. So we're at 1. We're at 1. Now we have the 1. Finally. Now the one on the right says 0. The one on the left says 1. Hallelujah. No, we just fixed it. Now we have 1 again. Let's see. Let's confirm that we're gonna have all the values and stuff. Mash bad timing. Yeah, you weren't here for the one was broken. And now that's fixed, you're here. So welcome in. Already have one. Ooh, okay, so we're gonna need to move this to the left further, because that's what I was also wanting to check, is we just move this further left because it's interfering. Because the amount of blood can be potentially quite big. Honestly, I probably should just do a horizontal alignment, and that way it'll just auto adjust itself. Yeah, that's what I'll do after the after this test. Also, on that screen that pops up, actually on the screen that pops up, I don't really care about showing how much like dungeon currency there is, so I think it's fine. Yeah, almost there. There it is. Okay, so he's... Yay! So this is 0, this is 2. Okay. It's working, and now if I quit and play again, I have the 2. Yes! Okay. It's working. We're now able to store it properly. Good, good. Yeah, things are working all proper. So what I'm gonna do is just wrap this with a horizontal box. Put this in here. And then I'll change the padding on the right here to like 20. Like, align it to the top. Why is this? What? 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 What is this shit? Why are they on different levels? Oh, it's because this has padding on top, doesn't it? Oh, thank God that's why. Ah. Yeah, it was padding. Goddamn padding. But now, theoretically, this should work. Well, hold on, will it? If I edit it real quick, and I just made the default here really big. Yeah, cool. It pushes to the left. Fantastic. Okay. So now we have... By the way, I should remind everyone, the reason we were even working on this is because I wanted to add it to the game over screen. The whole reason why we went on this giant tangent was because I wanted to add it to the game over screen. So I needed a way of storing that value, which we are not done storing them because we're going to also make a record of how many total we collected. So yeah, this part is still not done, but that's why we had to sidetrack. Okay, but we did it. So now that we have that, we now also in the game instance need to store the total amount of those currencies that we've collected. Also, if I go to the boss card shop, Yeah, we should have more. Did I not get... Did I not get currency for you? We'll find out. Okay, let me clean up some stuff. Currency collected. We're gonna need that. Oh, this is from the testing, yes. Mana collection spawner. Okay, so now we can close you. Close you. So the meta pickup stuff we can close. Data table we can close. We need the game instance. We're good on you for now. Probably good on the player. Function library can close. Player weapon. The player weapons, come back to that. Let's reset the player weapon before I forget. Okay. Okay, now, okay, cool. Whew. Clean. Deep breath, we're fine. The apartment's also starting to finally cool down a little bit. By a little bit, I mean like about 1 degree. Not that much, but you know, it's starting to. Okay, so in the game instance, we need to store the total number of collectibles. So I'm going to duplicate this and just call this total meta collectible. Or I guess meta collectible total is probably better. Level ahead of time for the next feature? No. We're not done with the current feature. So before we do this, I need to do add. I need to add this. So we're going to break quantity. To add the two. And then I need to set in the meta collectible. Sorry, in this one. Set members in here to the quantity. So this is a reference. This is not a. This should modify it normally. So I'm hoping it's going to modify it just like it does here, which does mean that I do want the name and icon to make sure that I keep that. I'm just going to pass it through from the name and icon here. Just in case. And then when we do a print string, we should be able to find out how many we have. Okay. So when we Let's put my weapon back up. I'm getting more testing. Basically, when we collect something, kill the go to the next level and collect more, we should see this number increase. Both times to be the total amount. You know, we'll go with a different one here. We'll go with you. So we'll be collecting the blue. All right, 0, 0. Good, good. Starts correct. That's important. Oh, there's one. Excellent.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Okay. Wait for ads. Okay, well, if they let me. There you go. Wait for ads. Oh, god damn. I'm waiting for ads. Stop hitting me. Jerks. They don't let people pause. There was attack. I was gonna attack. They're trying to stop the grind. You can't stop the grind. What are they thinking? It's not a thing. You can't do that. It's not allowed. Only I can stop the grind. And the grind will stop in about an hour. Until then. Ads are almost done. Yay. Okay. Let's go. You guys are all jerks because you're not melee. Cleave, yes. Bigger hits. Not on this one. That's fine. Speed boost is great. It's gonna get us faster. Can I try ranged later? I'm not trying the combat. I'm trying specifically to get somewhere fast, so I don't really want to. So it says 2. Why did it just print 2? Oh, it printed 2 because the default is 1. Okay, I'll need to fix that. Okay. So we're at... Let's see if it works. Okay, there's another one. Good. Okay, so now we just need to find, or not find, kill enough. Thankfully, there's quite a lot of big packs here. Okay. Yep, it's the last one. So now, next one is gonna. A little more. Come on. Don't make me search for them. There we go. Okay, so I have one. So it should print 3 because it's one off. 3. Perfect. Because it's one off. Okay, so it is working. Good. So we know this is working. The only thing that we gotta fix here, though, is on you. On you are 0 by default. Why did you print 2? Okay. Original. Total. Added. Oh, I guess. Here, let's do it this way. Okay. The original is this. The added is this. The total is this. Where's the problem? Let's find out. Oh, can I? Wait, why do I see this here? I can't click the buttons. I can't rearrange them. What's the point of seeing this here? Odd. Okay. Why do you move? We fixed you so many times. God damn it. No, I'm gonna be reworking that in 1.5.6 anyways, so it's not a huge deal. But can we get speed boost? Great. See a shard, please. Shard. Single shard. I've seen one shard somewhere. I mean, I don't need it. I could test it on the next floor, but it'd be easier to test it if I found one on this floor. Where the hell is it? There's one. Okay, found it. Okay, so I have 1. Original 0, added 1, total 1. Okay, that's correct. Original 1, added 0, total 0. Also correct. Yes, we'll just test that it works correctly here. So now it should be a 2 total. And if it worked correct, then I don't know why it said 3 before. Then it's just a mystery. A goddamn mystery. When I'm running after you. Okay. Big packs here. Good, good, good. I like big packs, and I can't lie. I need to change that to not trigger on death right away. It should have a delay. Because otherwise, if you're stuck not be able to attack it and dodge. There should be a delay. Okay. We found one, right? Yeah. Oh, did I go back to a place I've been already? Yeah. Okay, well... Damn it. I think, yeah, I just made my way all the way back. Good job, mate. Good job, mate. Or am I out of mobs? I hope not. Oh, there's some more. Good. But, I mean, that's not enough. I need a better way of controlling mobs. Wait, is that it? Have I actually killed... Wait, am I out of mobs? I knew this was a potential problem that I need to at some point calculate. Well, it worked fine for, you know, level 1, so I'm gonna hope that it just works. I'm fine. I don't need to change anything. Yeah. That's it. It's all of them. Also, I'm surprised there's no like up and down at all in this entire map. I guess it is what it is. Boink, boink. That's working correctly. Okay, well, rip. Okay, well, it seemed like it worked, so we're gonna just assume that it works. So, that means we're saving that. The boss drops are not working though, are they? Oh, guys, jackpot, 777. We hit the jackpot. we hit the jackpot on the way down this time. Angelic number. It's a gambling number. It's jackpot number. Let's go to characters. Enemy. Death. If it is not a game over, we do this. If it's a boss, we add boss currency here. We add it to the boss currencies, but I also need to add it to our stuff. So if I go to boss card shop, yeah, this was a 599 before, right? So we killed it twice. So that's why it's that high. So I think it is being added. So what we need to do is store in the game instance the boss currency. How much we're yeah, how much we're collecting. Okay, game instance. You know what we can probably do? This is a boss currency type. Yeah. So all or total or boss currencies total. Boss currencies. This needs to be an array. And then here, sorry, here, we do get game instance ref. Get boss currencies total. And I need to basically just add this. But I want to also then do a I don't want to do a set members on this. Do I need to promote to a local variable? Current boss currency. Let's do this. Because I don't want to do a set members into a set members to change a value, because I think it's going to overwrite the current one. I don't want that. So then after this on completed, We can take the current boss currency and add it to this. Which should be fine because we never need to worry about adding a boss currency multiple times. Like, you're not gonna kill one boss and then kill him again in the same setup at the current moment. If I ever decide to reintroduce bosses like that as regular mobs or whatever, you know, maybe different in the future. But even then, you still wouldn't trigger this multiple times. It's still only triggered once. So this should work theoretically. Okay. So I do this. Theoretically, this should save. I already set it. So when I do the save game, it should just save. Settings save. This is the regular save. I set the game instance variables, and anything else that wasn't set before or set prior to this is already set. The only thing that I'm going to do is I don't even need to. Yeah, I'm only gonna get it at the end. This should be fine. Okay. Does that mean we actually have everything we need to actually set up the first two stats? Okay. So we're gonna need some stuff. Currencies collected. We're gonna need we're gonna need a reference to the game mode. From the game mode, we can now get the get game instance reference, and then we do get. Oh, you know, it would be nice to have them combined. I'm realizing it. I'm realizing. The meta collectible total and then the boss currency total, it would be nice to have them together as one. Do I care enough to set it up to be one? It's gonna be a pain in the ass to do it. Nah, I'll work around it. I think it's too much of a pain in the ass to deal with. Get boss currency total. Get meta collectible total. So, I'll clear this. Then we're going to let's do the meta collectible total first. So we're gonna break that. Then icon name. Plug that in. And then we add the children. We'll do a sequence here. And then we do a for each loop on these. Oh, it's different. The boss currencies aren't using the boss currencies aren't using the collectibles, and I want them to use the collectibles. Do I want them to use the collectibles? So I know how much they got, but I don't. Shit. No worries, bro. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. I'm not storing an icon with them because I don't need an icon with them. Okay. We'll hard code this. We can do these. How do we hard code this? Because boss current. This is not what I want to save. No, this is just not what I want to save. Because I don't need an array of this. I need an array. I need... Let's think about this. Because this is not going to help me. Because I'm just setting the what it is here. So I can use a new struct. Or a map. I could use a map. A map that is going to hold the icon and the quantity, because it's all we also need the name. Shit. So realistically, the currency one is what we want. Oh, collectibles ones is what we want. Right, we just don't need the in and selection stuff. Although maybe I can use that somewhere else. So if we do that, we need to rework what they're dropping. Yeah. Okay.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Well, as they're going, I'll be right back, and then we'll set up the boss drops a little differently. I'm back. Yeah, that means we'll need to work the bosses differently. All of this is because I wanted to keep the stats for stuff, basically. It's a small ask that I wanted to do, and then I'm like, oh, that's just 20,000 steps under the sea. Okay. In that case, do we want to also do it for the data table collectibles? We probably want to populate it here then. Where's this data table being used right now? Just in the player. Okay. That's fine then. That's fine. What I'll probably need to do then is in the collectible, add a new variable here that is like a boss. It's just gonna say like boss, or I'll make it meta progression stuff, because we need to be able to potentially split between them. So I'll just say boss, and by default it'll be on. And then for all of these now, I can turn off boss at the end here. And also, I might want to do quantity default 0. Nah, we'll keep it at 1. Okay. So for the bosses, it won't matter. So let's add 3 of these. Let's go Great Spider, Dracathrax, and Steel Claw. Okay, Spider first. So right, it takes textures. Not sprites. I don't have a texture to throw into it. God damn it. Okay, well, we'll put a texture in later. We'll put a texture in later. First step under the ocean right here. We're many steps under. Quantity 0. Doesn't matter which one I pick here. Quantity 0. I don't think it matters, but let's confirm that it doesn't matter by putting it back, because it shouldn't matter. Okay. So here, we have the switch. What's the trick to this? I don't want to be using boss currencies. I want to be using my currencies. So get currencies. Or guess collectibles. Well, I only want to do this on the game mode reference. Get game instance. Game instance reference. Get total boss currencies. Oh, but then we need to also change the meta progression stuff because it's all going to be under the same stuff. God damn it. We gotta change the thing we just finished doing too. We gotta rework this then. Because this is obviously not gonna work. Yeah. So. Okay. We do add a collectible here. The thing we're going to be adding is this. We're going to be setting it back. Okay. I would also like to know what index it's at. Because it breaks when it finds it. But if it doesn't find it, I rename this one to current index, so I can just rename this to index and not have it complain. So now we'll have the index of it. And when we do add collectible, I'll check if this is not equal to -1. Well, I guess in this case, it should always be here, but just in case it's... I get... Set array element. Select case of this. If it was found that we want to use itself. If it was not found, then we want to use the last index because it was just added. And then set members in the collectible. Well, I don't want to set members. I want to do, well, yeah, that's the index. So then from the collectibles total, I get this index. I guess I don't need, yeah, I need to do set members. And then we set the members of it quantity to 0. Okay. Let me run through that real quick. Okay. Let's see if I got this right. We got the collectible. Yes, was the one in the run. We added it to our total. And then, because we still need to reset it. Why are we setting it back to 1 here? Why isn't it being set to 0? Okay, not sure about that one, but I think that was a mistake. And then we check what index it's at, because basically if it found it and added to it, we have the index because it was not -1, so we just use it. If it was the last index, just add it, then we use last index. And then we use it to set the value to 0 in the... Oh, I don't want... in the total, I don't want to set it to 0. No. No, that's not right. Then we just set this. We just do this. Now, this is all... Yeah, this is all wrong, because we don't need to do any of that. We just do this. I don't want to mess with the total. That would be bad. Which also means we don't need the index as an output. My brain ain't braining anymore. And then we can do this instead of all of that. Okay. The meta collectible total I'm getting rid of. Nothing complains, so it means I got rid of it wherever it was being used. Okay. Good. So now, in the enemy, right for here, we need to get collectibles total. And then we need to add to it. And also, you need to add to it. Hey Leo, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. You love it when your brain just decides to randomly make a quest line and the lore behind it for a game that probably won't be made until like 10 years from now with a full dev team. I mean, that nothing wrong with that as long as you're not expecting to do that right now. You know, nothing wrong with that. And this questline is effectively in a fictional world with magic and the lores going into how crime is committed with magic as well. I think you should just play some D&D. I think what you really want to do, Leo, is play some D&D and become a DM. So you could have all of these storylines and everything and try them out and everything like that. That's what you really want to do. You might not realize it, but that's what you want to do. I was a DM for a while. It's not simple. Getting people to be there. And when it's not in person, when it's online, it's extra challenging. Yeah, D&D happened this Sunday already, but yes, half of these quest lines can be done in D&D. There you go. I'm pretty sure more than half of them can be done in D&D. Just saying. So here we need to do Great Spider, Direct Threat, and Steel Claw. But our Direct Threat and Steel Claw will work. Is the boss currency? Why am I using cost? I don't need to use boss currencies. Because we're going to be removing boss currencies. Are we going to be removing boss currencies? No, because I want to have... No, I still want them. I still want them. Because that's what's going to be... That's what's keeping track of the ones in the shops and stuff. But my brain chugs out lore for this shit? Yeah, write it down. Let's go, Gut said. There's beast folk and some of them are avian and reptiles. Oh no, their eggs are being stolen mysteriously and yearly it's been increasing. Oh, player discovers a freaking smuggling ring. Yeah, that just sounds like D&D. that sounds like that's a great little quest line you could do in D&D. Okay, so I need to look at the struct boss currencies. Okay, Great Spider is not, there's no spaces. Good. I was smart. Okay. Which means oh, but I'm not, I can't just grab it anyway. Okay, fine. It's hard coded anyway, so let's see. If we were to do Great Spider, then we need to add to it. I don't want to add this. I want all the other information though. That's why we're using the data table. And then we're going to do set members in here. And we just set the quantity to be this. That's all we need to do. Then we add it. And we gotta do this for the other ones. And then we will theoretically have all the information we need. I say theoretically because obviously I'm not sure, but theoretically we'll have all the information we need. So this is Recthrax, this is Steel Claw. Okay. I think I did it. I think this will now also keep track of the stats for me in the game instance, which is the only place I'll need it. Each note has like 200 words probably. Is 200 words a lot? How long is 200 words? Is that like 2 paragraphs? Like a paragraph? I've never thought about like how long is a block of text in words, so. Don't they have more? Yeah, of course. I don't doubt that. You couldn't figure it out, good guts? You didn't want to watch a tutorial. Well, you could always do trial and error. 200 words is like half of YouTube chat quota. It's like half of YouTube chat quota. Nope. No idea what you're referring to. Because it's a character limit on the sentences, not a word, before it crashes. What is crashing on YouTube? Yeah, I figured. I figured. Anyway, that's not important. Okay, so we did this though. It has been done. So theoretically now, it's very much theoretically, the game instance should now have this variable storing the meta items we picked up during the entire run and the boss currency we picked up during the entire run. Fingers crossed. Either chat crashes after X amount of messages. Oh, you're talking about streamer bot, I assume. Yeah, if it goes through the quota from that, yeah. Yeah, it's not just chat, but that is one of the things that crashes, which is why I didn't connect the dots. Sorry. Also, Leo, what happened to the tower defense? Have you already pivoted into a grander game again? Is it now not RTS? Is it now an RPG? This is a break from the tower defense. I mean, sure, yes. I feel like you just got started with it. If you're not motivated to work on it, try to think of a different game or a different type of game that you'd be like more interested in. Can I control your brain and know this was a previously conceived game that you put on pause? And now you put something else in the password. Because you realize making it solo would take you 20 years. Nah, give it like 2 years. Then AI will do everything for you, right? I think that's what everyone's saying online. So clearly we shouldn't be doing anything. AI is taking everything, right? Anyway, it's writing lore for it. That's good. Worst case scenario, it'll make a great D&D campaign. Or at least story wise, right? The actual combat and everything could still be bad, but yeah, that's what I say. Exactly. He paused the game to make the tower defense, and then he paused the tower defense to go back to that game. Well, maybe tomorrow we'll finally have a game over screen with some stats. I just want the two. I just want to know the two things. And then we'll go from there. But, you know, originally I thought this was going to be a quick thing in and out for like, hey, just, you know, add some variables, plug them in, and call it a day. And we learned that that's not the case because I need to actually keep track of those variables, and I wasn't keeping track of those variables, and that's a whole thing. So tomorrow maybe we'll be done with it. With a game over screen. We'll see. But we made good progress in other locations as well. So you know what? So it's not just the game over screen that we're working. We're also working on other stuff. Little shop thing, you know. Anyway. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll be back tomorrow at 6:30 Pacific. It is almost 77 degrees in my room still. Just painful. Yeah. Hope you guys all have a great rest of your night. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.